Here's a quick look at the market through the eyes of eMiniDayTrader for Thursday, May 21st, 2009. We always like to start off here on these brief videos taking a look at the market profiles. Here we have the overnight session going into today. This, of course, was today's session, and this was yesterday's. Of course, this video is just a shortened version with just 3 charts. We usually have many more charts in the members section of the website, and a much longer video getting in much greater detail specifically to the tick for each trade and setup and reason and so on. But just to give us an overview here, yesterday when we left, we were anticipating strong likelihood of further down continuation after yesterday's auction. It was a pretty pronounced selling day yesterday, so often those will produce some follow-through, and we certainly got that today. Although what we also got today was a pretty good bounce off the low, and from an area of anticipated support. We had been mentioning that quite likely in around the 874 area would be quite possibly a support that we were looking at, as well as 889. The market obviously got it gapped down right to that 889 area when the regular trading hours opened today, as you can see right in here, and then had the follow through down. It didn't quite make it to 74, but did get it to 77 and change. And of course, the very strong rally to finish off the day from the support area that wasn't quite tested. So I think it's important to monitor what's going to go on overnight as to whether or not the area above today's high gets tested, because it could be the start of a bit of an up move here should the market rally up and close the gap that was formed, which is back up there at 99 and change. So if it can fill that up, then that's obviously going to be a very bullish indication. Otherwise, we're still expecting that gap to act as resistance, and just keep a cap on any attempts to rally. Although it does look like the market does want to rally, and the kind of move that we had off the low today, some dozen points or so, the way that it rallied, it really does. I'm expecting more follow through overnight. If it doesn't happen overnight, look for it to happen early tomorrow morning, as long as the market doesn't pull back below 82. If it pulls back below 82, then all bets are off, and the market is likely to come back down and hit around the 874 area again. As far as our trades were concerned today, we actually had only one trade today, which occurred late in the session, and it was a long trade after the market had rejected these lower prices. We got in here on this balance area after a pullback, and were able to run the market up for about 6 points on our final partial position towards the close of the market today. We had some earlier trades. We had a deceleration in here. It didn't quite meet our standards, but we were trying to get short in this area here. It did have a move down. We actually had a conflict right in here where we actually had 2 orders, one to get short and long. It doesn't often happen to get set up and triggered on the very same bar, and we stand aside when that does happen. It's a rare occurrence. It's a kind of thing that might happen 2 or 3 times a year. It hardly ever happens at all, but at any rate, so no trade taken there. And so we just missed an earlier trade. We also had a nice deceleration over here, which didn't allow us to get into the trade. It didn't quite meet our requirements, so no trade there. So we just missed this other trade by a tick to get in, and then we had the conflict, so no trade there. So we really had about 4 or 5 trades today, but we ended with the fulfillment of the requirements on 1 trade only, and that was late in the day when the market went ahead and had that nice rally for us. So that'll be it for a look at the market through the eyes of eMiniDayTrader. Of course, you got any questions or comments, please get a hold of us. We're at info@eMiniDayTrader.com, or just eMiniDayTrader.com on your browser. Thanks, and that'll be it for Thursday, May 21st, 2009.